Although I'm sure not many of you spend a great deal of time thinking back on those glorious high school days, think of sourcing as dissection day in biology. Bear with me, there is a connection. Dissecting the frog or pig usually happens in one day. However, the process starts long before dissection day. You and everyone else who will be involved have to learn the terminology, the tools, the anatomy of your subject, very much similar to an intake meeting with your hiring manager. To be clear, you are not dissecting any candidates literally, but figuratively, the goal for you and your colleagues during the intake meeting should be to dissect the perfect candidate's persona for the role at hand. The intake meeting should serve as a time for you and your hiring manager to establish roles and responsibilities, build trust amongst each other, and discuss the desired outcomes. If done properly, this can lead to better chemistry between you and your hiring managers. It will also give you the ability to cast a wider net when sourcing for candidates, increase the quality of your candidate pool, and decrease your time to hire. To strengthen your communication, you can also show your hiring manager around the HireEasy platform. Although you will serve as the HireEasy expert, this will get them familiar with its features and capabilities so that you and your hiring manager can become more strategic partners to find the best candidates rather than just individuals serving a common goal. If you're interested in learning more about how your role in the intake process impacts your outbound collaboration process, check out the Preparing for an Intake Meeting lesson within the Outbound Collaboration Expert course. Which of these notable figures from the Roaring Twenties said, "Alone we can do so little, together we can do so much"? If you said Helen Keller, then you're absolutely correct. This quote rang true in the 20s and still holds true to this day. From the outside looking in, recruiting seems like a one-person show. However, the process of successful recruiting and sourcing usually involves a great deal of teamwork. In the next couple of lessons, we're going to learn all the ways that HireEasy fosters that collaboration between recruiters and other stakeholders of the recruitment process. Starting with HireEasy's Talent Market Analytics. Do you remember me saying, think of sourcing as dissection day in biology? Well, HireEasy's Talent Market Analytics is a part of the pre-work leading up to dissection day. Think of all the assignments, quizzes, and research that you need to do to understand the anatomy of your subject beforehand. HireEasy's Talent Market Analytics serves a very similar purpose. It's your shortcut to helping your hiring managers or your clients, if you're in the staffing vertical, to fully understand and visualize the talent market. This will help you to align with your hiring managers and clients more quickly, while also finding the most qualified candidates in the market in record time. When you're ready to be the star student of the class, you may leverage the analytics by filling out the most relevant search criteria in HireEasy's AI sourcing page. Once you have the necessary criteria, you can then refer to the analytics button in the top right corner of your screen for a comprehensive overview and breakdown of the target talent market. You may export this data as a PDF or raw data in a spreadsheet and share your findings with your hiring manager during the intake meeting. Or email those over to your client to show that your sourcing efforts are rooted in data. Should anything change, you can always come back into HireEasy, update the criteria, and watch your analytics update in real time. HireEasy's analytics can help you maximize the quantity and quality of your talent pool. For example, you may find a large percentage of your talent pool isn't in what you thought was the most optimal industry. Or you may view the average market value insight to determine just how much of the market is actually a good fit based on the budget set aside for your open rank. Once you, your hiring manager, and clients have visibility into this information, you can more effectively and intentionally align your search criteria with the results that you wish to see.